Oh, and this at-bat is quickly 2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Grounded back up the middle. Flores is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, catcher, Manny Pena.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Pena. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Pena, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 2-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Irvin sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and he'll reach to knock this ball down. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Milwaukee leads 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Adam Duvall.
Leading off the 4th inning.
Last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Broxton's on the move. Makes the play. 1 away.
The catcher, number 39.
Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands wide out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Wind-up and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball from the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sliders in for a strike. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Popped him up. Aguilar has room in foul territory, and that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail it here 4-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Leading off
Ben
from Milwaukee.
Cantrell. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
And away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball line softly here toward the right side. Foul. The 1-1. Hard on the ground toward short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar. Popped him up. Votto in foul ground. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Neil Walker. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a ball down. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Brewers in now for the Reds. Scooter Gennett.
Leading off
so
for the
far,
Reds.
0 for 1 with a flyout.
Baseman Scooter Gennett.
First delivery to him on the way. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. The looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 at this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
In now, Phillip Ervin. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Number 26 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Shaw in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on this Monday night after this. Garrett takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Reds, number 22.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Hernan Perez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Ervin is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Ready for another chance. Travis Shaw. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Into center field. Line drive base hit.
ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He
Next
stayed
for
in there
Milwaukee,
and just drove it back up the middle.
Manny Pena.
Into the box, Manny Pena. He'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Softly hit out to short. Barehanded for one. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Brewers 4 and the Reds 2. And here's Jose Peraza. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Riding in once again, Joey Votto. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Votto will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Ready for another shot now. Adam Duvall, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Votto stands at second with 2 gone. Sharp ground ball to third. Shaw has it. the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box now, Devin Mesoraco. And he puts it on the ground to second. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds grand a couple, still down by a count of 4-2. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, Junior Guerra. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate 41. Thus far.
Junior Guerra.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground toward the left. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Milwaukee, center fielder, Keon Broxton.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in, Keon Broxton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Irvin ranging back, still going back. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Standing in now, Ben Cantrell. The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second. With a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Digging in and looking for more, Domingo Santana. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could...
Taken high and deep to right. Irvin racing back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run homer for Domingo Santana. Number 10 for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. As he grounds one briskly to short. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the ready once again, Wilmer Flores. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some baseline.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Riding into the box, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cantrell is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Digging in once again,
right
Philip
fielder.
Herman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Broxton is there, and it's a very quick inning. The side is retired. Reds are down in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Neil Walker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. So 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, shortstop, Hernan Perez.
Next for Milwaukee, Hernan Perez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Therefore, it is Votto. 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 6 runs, double the amount of hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. This is on the ground over the first. Backhanded. They'll flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Brewers are out in front, 6-2. Number 12 will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. So 1-1. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Santana going back on it to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 9.
And here's Jose Peraza.
Jose Peraza.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leads a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked the guy up with it.
Popped him up. Aguilar has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 6.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
No balls and a strike to count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They still trail here at 6-2. The genius of water, as it's known, just blocks from us here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Stephen Johnson
for the Reds,
enters from the pen to start
25.
the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now batting, Manny Pena. He was a double play victim last time around.
Number 9, Manny Pena.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Number 40, Junior Guerra.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Junior Guerra. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up on the backhand. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Now
chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In now, Ben Cantrell. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Broxton is off at first with 2 away. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And they'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. 1 more shot coming up. Will go to the bottom of the 9th. Brewers lead it 6-2. Joey Votto will stand in again. The first will flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run had him off and running early on. First delivery to him on the way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Cantrell is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Left fielder.
So now
Adam
the Reds cleanup
Duvall.
hitter, Adam Duvall, has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider, ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Ball.
Fastball.
Inside.
Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
One out, nobody on. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
The catcher, number 39.
Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The Reds down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Junior Guerra earns win number 7 on the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the Victoria.